Hi, everybody. So, as promised, here is a little workout video that's just going to take you through a little bit of a flexibility sequence. So, I'm just going to do some stretches head to toe so you can work some of your different joints. As I've mentioned, you always want to make sure you do a warm up before you start doing any flexibility training. You're going to do that so you can prepare your muscles for being stretched. And it's also just going to get your joints moving and your heart rate up. Okay, so let's just start off with our head. So we're going to do some turns. You're going to hold it to each side for about 10 seconds. Now, the reason it's really important to be doing these is we're really stuck in front of our devices, right? So we're watching TV, sitting in front of our computers. So our necks and our shoulders and our backs are going to be really tight. So it's really important to make sure that you incorporate some stretching exercises to loosen up your neck and your shoulder muscles. Okay, and then we're going to do some to the side. If you don't feel like you're getting enough of a stretch, you can just put your hand on top of your head. Don't pull it, just give yourself, just by having your hand sitting up there, it's going to add a little bit of weight to give you a little bit more of a stretch. All right, other side. Okay, let's go over to the other side. And then last time to the left. Okay, now this one this is gonna stretch out kind of the front of your arms, front of your shoulders. So stand up, clasp your hands behind your back, and then just lift your hands away from your back. You should feel a good stretch coming across your chest. You're going to feel that too in your forearms, a little bit of your biceps. Okay, so after that, just give it a little shake out for a bit, and then you're going to do another 10-second hold. All right, that one feels good. If you have bad shoulders, that one might not be really good for you to do. So just know your body and listen to the cues that it's giving you. And if it feels like it's going to hurt or cause you pain, don't do it. All right, so now we're going to stretch out the back of your shoulders. So just pull it tight across your chest. What's great about these is you can control the tension that you're putting on your muscles. If it's too much, just don't pull so hard. Okay. And then the other side. Okay, and back to your right side. Okay, and then last side. Okay, now we'll go overhead. So here we're going to be stretching out your triceps. So you can give your elbow a little bit of a pull. Make sure you're standing tall and not getting an arch in your back. Okay, and then over the other side. Okay, shake it out. Back to the left. Okay, we can do another one here for our upper body. This one's going to stretch out your upper back. So it's not that hard. Just kind of hold your hands out in front of you and like you're trying to push away. This is the one where I'm going to encourage you to get this nice curve in your back. Because the more you can push forward, you should feel a really good stretch right all across your upper back. Shake it out a little bit, get the juices flowing, and then here we go, another 10 seconds hold. Okay, so these ones I'm just bringing you through for 10 seconds at a time. If you're really feeling tight and you want to get a really good stretch in, you can hold them for 20 seconds each if you would like. You just listen to your body because your body knows best. Okay, so then let's do some of our legs. So we're going to just go stretch over to one side. Okay, and hold that. Make sure your knee is staying in line with your toes and that it's not jutting out in front. Because doing that, you're going to be putting a lot of unnecessary pressure on your kneecaps. So you really just want to make sure that you're getting a good stretch on your inner thigh. Okay, and then we'll go back over to the other side. Okay, back over here. Now I did miss one that I wanted to do before this, so we're going to backtrack a little bit. It's all good. So you're just going to do a little reach over to the side. So you're going to feel a good stretch all the way down from your hips, all the way up your sides. You're going to feel it all up your arm as well. All right, over to the other side. With these ones, when you want to make sure that you're keeping your body all in line. So when you're stretching to the side, make sure you're coming over your hip this way. And last one on this side. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to do some of the front here. So get down. You want to have your joints all stacked. So you want to make sure your knee is above your ankle and you've got a 90-degree flex here. So push your foot a little bit more, your front foot more forward. And then you're going to be pushing your hip forward for your knee that's down on the ground. Let me just show you that from the side. Okay, so this one's going to be stretching out all of your hip flexors, which are really, really tight typically, especially now that we're spending so much time sitting at our desks and sitting in our chairs, that it's really important to get a lot of these lower body stretches in. Okay, back to the other side. There's so many different stretches that you can do. I just picked out a handful of stretches that are pretty easy to do. Um, really recommend doing yoga. I'm not an yoga instructor, but there's a lot of really good programs that you can get online where you can do just sometimes it's only just a maybe little 10-minute yoga sequence that's going to really make a big difference for you. Okay, last side. I think I might have already done this side again, but whatever. We'll throw another one in there for good luck. All right, so the next one here, this is a bit of a trunk twist. So you're going to sit on the ground, bend your left leg, put your foot over your right knee, and then you're just going to come around, hug your left leg that's up, and do a little twist and look behind your shoulder. This one's really good for your lower back and your glutes. And then just do a quick look over the other shoulder. Okay. Switch your leg. Okay, and then just kind of work out that big twist that you were just doing to the other side. Okay, switch your legs. Look back over your shoulder. And then just over to the other side quick. All right, switch your legs. Hold for 10 back here. And then a quick over here. Okay, now we're gonna stretch out a little bit more of our inner thighs. Butterfly stretch, so you're gonna sit here, you wanna sit up tall, have the soles of your feet together. And then maybe it's just sitting like this is enough of a stretch for you. If not, you can lean forward a little bit and push out with your elbows down on your knees to put a little bit of that downward pressure on there. It's gonna force you into a little bit more of a stretch. Shake them out a little bit and come ahead back in. We'll do one more. If you're really flexible, you can always grab your toes and do a little bit of a lean forward. But again, make sure that you keep your back straight, not too much of a round. All right, shake your legs out. I always like finishing it off with a couple of little yoga poses. Wow, some different stretches. So I like to do a little cat-cow. Okay, so we've got the cat. So you're going to get a nice arch in your back. Drop your head. And then you're going to come up. Here you're going to do a little bit of a pelvic tilt, pushing your hips back. And one more. No idea why this one's called a cow stretch, but whatever. It is, so we'll go with it. All right, and my favorite little one is this little I don't know, Happy Baby, or no, I can't remember what this one's called. And just come up for a bit and then come back down. Hold one more stretch. All right, there we go. So there's a quick little flexibility workout for you. It's to give you a little head to toe stretch. Like I said, so many more options that you can do for stretches, but if you're in a pinch and you want to just follow through with this, it's going to be good to help loosen things up for you. Have a good day.